stories about the Miracle mid-Earth Shaker. I didn't get to see it myself, but we get to see Sumail, and I'm excited.
I was actually asleep at the time Miracle was playing that Earthshaker, and my dreams, I just suddenly started seeing the bat chest emoji in front of me in my dreams. It was that powerful of a performance. It just,
incredible.
It just manifested in front of me in my dream. I was in the zoo petting the goats, and all of a sudden, they all turned into Miracle.
Good one.
Yes.
That's a great story. Thank you for setting this game up, Cinderin.
We get to cast some new heroes again, Shannon's fan, because we keep getting new heroes all the time when we're casting. This is our first troll. You hate this hero.
No, I don't.
And you hate his ulti.
Yes.
And this is our first Shaker, I think, for you and me. It's not the first of either hero this tournament, I think. We know the Shaker for a fact. I don't know if Troll's really been played. Maybe once or twice without too much success. At least it hasn't caught on. It was very funny to hear the panel talk about this game. First phase, all right, Aster screwed, EG's got this in the bag, and we get to the end, all right, EG's screwed, Aster's got this in the bag. So they definitely flip-flopped quite a bit based on how the second phase of the draft went. And for me, I personally am a little bit of a non-believer in TA. I want to see this hero impress me, but I think multiple changes in this patch just really hurt the hero. Interesting Sentry Ward. This will delay the creep wave.
Yeah, I've seen some people do this. Pretty cool, actually. And Pakaz going to get forced out for the time being. Refraction's already going to get ripped right through. And see if they can prevent him from CSing under the tower, because the creeps shall be under the tower.
So part of the problem is Blood Grenade deals enough damage each tick to break a refraction charge, which makes your laning a lot weaker. And secondly, the panel also mentioned the Gossamer Cape, the tier 2 neutral item that dodges the first physical attack you take, is incredible against this hero. So she has a couple of issues to overcome. We'll see if she can do it. The other lane's obviously going to play a big role. I'm curious how this bottom lane goes.
If they don't get Gossamer Cape in the neutrals, that's...
Yeah.
You just gotta cross your fingers, I guess.
And of course, the Shaker versus Brood matchup should be very good for Shaker. It's one of Brood's worst matchups over time. Your spiders can kill you.
Oh, Whisper has to onslaught away.
Get away there.
Notorious for just beating up melee heroes.
Yeah, and so is Shaker. So both heroes with some interesting matchups this game. I'm curious to see what path Sumail takes, if he does indeed go for the dagger, or if he just goes straight Ags. I think there's a case to be made in this game that you don't need Blink. I think you can go Bottle Boots, Ags, actually.
Yeah, I mean, Mars will get Blink anyway at some point, right?
Oh, you want Phase Boots for sure, if you look at these heroes. The armor is incredibly valuable. Brood and TA. I think that's a gimme.
Oh, he's going to get the range deny very easily from Sumail. So, very, very early on, 6-3 versus 6-1, but does this get worse for Brood?
I'm not very versed in this match.
Just guess!
I would think Brood is okay if she stays on par, because I think you heal enough with Insatiable Hunger to offset the harass that Shaker outputs on you. I mean, maybe you don't. Well, have to wait and see.
He's getting quite a bit of denies because of this Enchant Totem.
Yeah, Sumail really laying into him here. And in the top lane, this is a good lane for TA. That's the absolute best news for EG in this game is I think Pakaz should be having a great lane, but I think he could have done that with tons of different heroes because Undying is just good against the Mars.
Yeah.
But they did choose PA as their final pick with arguably some other interesting options available, but this was the one they went for. And his hero has always been pretty snowbally by nature. See if they can make it work and if he can hit that mid-game timing together with Brood. In theory, these two heroes overlap very well because Brood gets like 1 or 2 items and Brood's ready to fight, and TA wants maybe a Dragonlance Deso or Dragonlance Dagger.
I think if the TA falls really flat again, then we're just not going to see this hero again.
Yeah, there's a real chance of that.
Oh, man, C-Smile has to be very careful.
Yeah. Level
3 versus level 4. And you can see the CS advantage for Sumail. It's not enormous yet, but with each Enchant Totem, C-Smile, yeah, he's going to have to use the Insatiable Hunger.
Oh, I like this glyph a lot from Sumail. It's actually really, really good here. You're blocking out a lot of the possible... First of all, you block out a CS and you block out a decent amount of the healing coming out from C-Smile. And you just... Even if you end up not killing him, it's about making him as uncomfortable as possible.
He's getting all these denies.
Shaker is incredible at denying range creeps. Oh, not that one. I think it would have had it if he just attacked. But
I think so too.
looks like Sumail wants to... Is he eyeing up the phase? No, he's going treads. Okay. I thought phase boots were almost obvious this game. I wonder what the... If he just wants that initial attack speed to just make sure he gets the swing off ASAP. Maybe tread switching is very, very valuable if you play the Ags build.
Oh, we have blood grenade action in the top lane into the spear. Okay. Techies has come though.
Oh, nice
they
cookie.
swap places. Unfortunate for Aster, as now Siamese Cat's the one in trouble. Tombstone cleaned up. And
nice
first blood
play
to
from Matthew. Very good cookie there. Artisanal, home-baked. Love that. Some macadamia from Matthew.
What the hell?
Matthew-demia, they call him.
And with that, Pakaz kind of back on track now. The Sumail's bottle's going to get refilled. We'll see what happens at the 6-minute mark. Very curious if they're going to... I mean, obviously Sumail will be hitting 6 in all likelihood before C-Smile as the Sticky Bomb connects, so... Doesn't have spiders, obviously, yet.
This amount of denies on Shaker. Yeah. 18.
It's pretty dirty. And C-Smile with 4.
Yeah.
Not much
you
you can do.
It's a one-sided affair.
And they were very confident in this pick. It was an instant last pick, Urshik. They waited like half a second.
Yeah, because I think the mindset was, it doesn't matter which hero EG put mid, whether it's the Primal or the Brood. Shaker does well against both. So, and Sumail wanted to play Shaker. So there you go. Sometimes it's just that simple.
Yep.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is
Do you
under
also
attack.
find it weird how when you enchant Totem and you hit an enemy, it makes this like big bang sound? But when you deny creeps, it's just like boom.
That's true. I mean, you're a real sound expert.
It should make the same sound when you deny. It's like you're doing this massive swing. And it's
Jeff Hill, are you watching? Jeff? Cinder has a request.
Yeah. He just wrote to me. He says, I'll fix it in a Jeffy.
TM.
Yes. Shield rune
Well,
for Sumail. He now has
that
Echo
is
Slam
nice.
as well.
Yep.
Time for C-Smile to
Concussive
be
shot
extra
hit.
careful.
Sticky Bomb is
Oh,
there
boy.
as well. He is getting gone on from many different angles, but he gets the cookie out of the low ground. Sumail had to waddle up the old-fashioned way, so C-Smile will limp away.
Hasn't learned the terrain walking just yet. Needs.
Yep, one day.
Oh, he can get it on his fissure.
True. With that shard. I have to buy that one, though. He's going to have lots of net worth.
Speaking of lots of net worth, the TA definitely having a good time. Whisper.
Whisper is going to have
no,
to
Onslaught ready.
So, you're right.
If he gets
Off
a
the
net, if he gets
uproar.
another one.
Needs a second net.
Any netters?
There
There it is.
Into the whirling axes. There's the onslaught finally. Sticky Bomb will not latch.
Wow, Vanguard's good against Troll. That's
Who would have
surprising.
thunk it?
Hit him 20 times for 4 damage.
Yeah, Monet is going for the Battle Fury build. Not exactly anything new. There'll be a way to clear out the spiders as well as the whirling axes. But kind of interested in what kind of build he will go for after the fact, other than the obvious BKB at some point. XXS. Well, Tombstone is placed down, but it looks like they've created enough space. As a TP did come in.
Yeah, they'll farm up the tomb here.
You can get the deny. No. 150 gold in the pocket of Aster.
Nice pick up there for Boboka. Some good gold for a Skywrath Mage. Now C-Smile hitting level 6, he's just going to jungle. He is not going to bother much with Sumail. He'll go there to make some spiders, make sure the tower doesn't get pushed too much, and then he's just going to retreat in the jungle and farm there. But that does mean that there might be a little bit of an awkward overlap between his and Pakaz's wishes, since TA absolutely wants access to that part of the map. So we'll see how they structure their economy. Don't see too many... They have a huge stack. Actually, I take that back. They have a very well-stacked triangle area right now for the TA. It is set up. Sumail will invade here and start taking away farm from the others. So we'll see
a lot more
Matthew.
stacks in general for EG. And from Aster, I mean, can they even contest is the real question. They have nobody that can take stacks yet.
Thank you for that stat. Very useful.
22 damage.
Troll has hit a tower nobody else has.
Okay, that's good to know. Monet very active.
I mean, he has 100% of the building damage in this game.
Yeah, he's owning.
He's out of control. Out of troll.
Well, he'll be out of control when he hits his ult. That's the charm of it, some tell me.
This is true. That's a good stack counter there from Matthew.
Oh, yeah.
Panda's been helping out as well, so they're definitely setting up Pakaz to become a hyper carry. And I think, honestly, if TA doesn't get mega stacks from her teammates, I don't think the hero's good enough.
Ooh, nice fissure. Whisper stuck now, has no onslaught, resigned to his death. The only question is who will get the last hit. They're trying to give it to Troll. They're really trying. I think Monet missed like twice in a row or something. Somebody was like, F it. You took too long, bro. And it will be the Blink Dagger Sumail, but still 600 away.
Yeah.
I mean, Ags obviously would be nice, but it is twice the amount of gold, essentially.
Yeah.
You can't get as active as quick.
To be honest, I don't know if he needs to. I can definitely see the value in the dagger because of how well it sets up Skywrath and Techies, but there is a case to be made here that the pace that EG are going to be playing, you might still just be able to rush Ags and play that style. Maybe it's a bit too slow. Another big stack.
Whoa, Echo Slam, but that's more of a question mark Echo Slam. C-Smile did get hit by part of it.
Yeah.
Does not get locked down at all, so we'll shrug it off, and Insatiable Hunger back to a respectable amount of HP. And this will, knowing that that's down, means Pakaz, well, not that there's a Blink Dagger or anything on Sumail, but will open up some space for him to take these Ancients.
Time to get rich. Matthew lining his pockets with Sumail, or
Blast
with
off.
Pakaz's lint.
Well, I think he blocked himself off this time. Yes, Pakaz already has the Dragonlance treads, farming extremely well. He is by far the top net worth, and it will be the Deso first, so
Jeez.
Very standard build.
Some fat stacks. Okay, I guess I'll kill the last creep after considering it.
He really did consider that. All right, Blink online, first Sumail, but obviously no Echo Slam.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
As the bot tower now taking a little bit of pressure. As Whisper's actually going to go in onto Siamese Cat with that trample into Pulverize. That'll be an easy cleanup for him. But again, 11 minutes in, 3 kills. Both teams, for the most part, happy with the state of affairs.
Radiant's
Yeah,
middle
the way
tower
Dota's
is
being
under
played right now by a lot of these teams takes me back. You were talking about variety. You said everybody's playing very brawl heavy. It feels like today and yesterday everybody's
Just
playing
switched.
pretty. Yeah, it's not just the variety might not actually be the case. It's just a change in style that is quite a bit slower. Although it's not fair to say necessarily, because we have seen some very fast games out of, for example, PSG LGD yesterday just absolutely ran over.
Well, they're on their own
EG.
universe right now, apparently.
Sumail will
Sumail's
break.
smoke pops. And the Spiders scout him out as well.
Seasmal has to be careful. Shaker Dagger could obliterate him.
Yeah, well, Dagger is going to be shown, and Panda will be the kill. Although, is that Sumail actually TPing out? There's TPs coming in mass. And you can see Siamese Cat with the blast off on the other side of the tree line, but C-Smile can just walk right through it. Spiders will eventually hunt him down, but the Lotus Flower was taken. Very important. Nice stun from that cookie, preventing the escape from the other supportive Aster.
Yeah.
A good rotation from EG.
And I don't really like that from Sumail. He initiated solo onto the Undying, who he cannot solo kill as a fact, and he immediately has to TP out, and his teammates kind of just get stranded and flanked by the Brood. They have to play tighter together. They need the Shaker for protection more so than anything against this Broodmother. C-Smile can't really play fights if Sumail is unaccounted for. But in that situation, he kind of just gave him a little bit of a freebie.
Now, how far along is this Battlefield? Very close from Monet, and he has a fat, juicy Ancient stack ready for him as well. But he can't wait. Yeah, he's so excited. He just TP's back.
Oh, yeah.
He's ready to go.
Been waiting for
Whirling Axe is level 4.
He's waited 13 minutes of his life for this.
Yeah, this is nice.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if he can even farm it.
Of course he can.
Okay. He can.
He'll
Oh,
be
it is hurting quite a bit.
And meanwhile, we ruined production. Sorry about that. Echo Slam now onto Pakaz with
That's
the sticky
not
bomb
gonna
to
cut
follow. Yeah, they do get Matthew, but how much is it going to cost them? At the very least, Sumail, which means this is not a good fight for Aster. But Boca's next. And Siamese Cat is in the sights of C-Smile. Going to get slowed and destroyed. Double kill for him, and now the tier 1 tower in peril, especially with Pakaz showing off this Deso.
Yeah, and Troll, as Troll does, will have to hit creeps for quite a while. Pakaz getting involved earlier than Monet in this game. And building themselves what should be about a 4K lead with this tower falling. It's close anyway. Ramping up nicely in that building damage there. Now, Troll hasn't hit a tower since the last time we spoke about it. Others have got involved.
And he's going to check for that Wisdom Rune, but it is gone.
Yeah.
And top
Nice
lane,
try. He's going to block the Ancients, though.
XXS able to actually sidestep, so he won't be gone on. And he's a couple hundred from Blink as well. So Aster going to have some options pretty soon. But like you said, the Troll can't really fight for the foreseeable future. It'll be SNY as the follow-up item for Monet. And there's a scan coming out, but not going to hit as the gate is going to be used now. And C-Smile.
Well, they stopped them.
Okay. Pulverize was used, but
Here comes
Roche, will he
Papa.
deny? No.
Oh, he's stuck.
Yep. Stuck for, let's see if he can get through. All right, he's figured it out. He's a good
Nice.
boy.
Good job, Roche.
He got bugged the other day, apparently.
I find that very hard to believe. In my Dota.
Yeah. Now, C-Smile now with the Echo Saber. And TA is just so far away from everyone in terms of gold.
So, she doesn't have BKB, and that means the arena is very powerful for a while here. If they can place it correctly and make sure she can't blink into it and hit targets, it's just a flat-out hard counter against her as well as the Brood. I think the Mars has a lot of potential in this game. But at the same time, once BKBs come out, his timing can fade very quickly, so really got to make the most of it. But this...
Deso enables fast Roche for EG.
Oh, damn, getting cold feet. Oh,
They see somebody coming through the gates, and, well, they're not there anymore.
Oh, a little snack. We'll back in. Pichu was trying to fish for some info. He got it.
I have to say, Sumail, very good start in CS. Blink Dagger has not done anything for them.
Yeah,
Has not paid off yet.
The other thing about rushing eggs instead of dagger is it's just a way superior farming item as well, right? You get to jump around the map way more. It gives you the cleave on Enchant Totem. So when you actually farm these camps, you see him farming a camp right now. He could do that in almost half the time by having the eggs. So I think, honestly, if he would have gone that route, he would have been ahead of the Brood on net worth right now, or at least had parity. So, yep, hasn't really got the full payout here.
Now the tier 2 tower taking some damage from EG as they try to gain control of this side of the map with the Tormentor 3 minutes away. Yeah, I don't think they can defend at all.
Love this from Whisper. He understands how tanky he is against their lineups. He's just going to walk in front of the tower and make sure nobody makes any advances.
EG just getting everything that they want.
Not really the biggest gold lead. And
No.
in comparison with some of the other games we've seen today where we've been like, yeah, it's a 1K gold lead, but one team is clearly superior in one stage of the game, I don't think it's an obvious clear-cut EG win if this becomes the status quo 10 minutes later. Because I think Troll's potential will grow. I think Shaker's potential will grow massively when he gets his eggs. And as we've established, the Mars Dagger arena can be really good. It hasn't been played yet. So the tools are there for Aster. And for EG at the same time, the BKBs are going to be big. So we see Whisper working toward that. We see Pakaz working toward it. And I wonder if Aster can find that sweet spot where they fight before. Oh, yeah. Maybe they wait for Monet's BKB and they start going to work.
Yeah, he originally had SNY queued up, but
looks like a change of plans.
They want to fight. But it's not really going to align perfectly with the Ags on Sumail because he's not really farming that well. He's still 1,500 away from it.
Yeah, he was hoping to have some more kill gold, but...
I'm not sure if they want to wait for that as well, because right now he is a Blink Echo. I mean, obviously he's still very useful, but the Ags just offers so much mobility.
C-Small is very aware of what Sumail's trying to do here. They have a good mid ward. Effectively just toying with him, wasting his time. keep trying to bait him to, okay, now Brute's going to go in.
Oh,
now
boy.
he is,
They
but
talked about this matchup. Oh, but the Echo Slam into the Mystic Flare. It was a bait all along. The Spiders still might kill Baboka, but the Rebuke deletes them. Exterminated.
Wait.
Pest control here for Aster. Although, are they considered pests?
Seasmall
I think
played
so.
that so well with just wasting Sumail's time, and then he just saw red. He was like, oh, a Skyrath.
I mean, he's been in that situation before, right? Skyrath is just feels real bad against the Spiders.
It definitely does, but that's a nice pick there for the side of Aster.
First Gossamer Cape online.
Nope, that's the second one.
Second Gossamer Cape online.
They have one on Techies, now they have one on Skyrath.
Still more tier 2s to get. Will there be more Gossamers? I wonder how long they keep them. That is what I'm going to be interested in.
Yeah.
Because against TA, it could be better than any tier 3 neutral,
I think it
legitimately.
is. I genuinely think it is. This item is amazing against that hero. Mid tower. Might be defended, question mark? No echo. They're going to glyph it for now. Maybe with the Aegis in play. Feels a bit too risky. Would you agree that it feels like in this patch compared to the previous one, towers just seem to matter less? Like teams are more willing to just give up map space and they still find their farm and they still do fine. Like you're losing every tower here as EG or as Aster, and it still doesn't feel like the map is getting extremely small for them.
Yeah, I guess
they're
that's
finding a way around
partially true, for sure.
And in the beginning of this patch, it was the other way around. It was like, okay, when you lost map control, the winning team just kept winning. But I don't know if the teams have improved or some other subtle changes have made a big difference. But only a 4K lead here for EG, and considering they're dire, that must all be bounty runes. So, hint, hint.
Yeah.
Waiting for it, waiting for the stat. They haven't shown it yet this game. Maybe dire aren't picking most bounty runes.
Oh, but the Tormentor,
Okay, we're safe.
Pakaz, TA in general, very good at this, and EG are able to steal it away as Matthew gets a very nice shard with the cookie.
Yep.
But now the Aghanim Scepter online for Aster, so look for them to jump.
Pretty big item timing with that, plus BKB on Troll.
Indeed.
Whisper.
He gets echoed and destroyed. And Aster, they have Aegis for 20 seconds only, so no fight will come for them in all likelihood.
Sumail gets the Wisdom Rune as well.
Oh,
really
third Gossamer, but it's on the other team this time. Will he trade it?
I assume, does that work against Shaker, actually?
Didn't they change it so Enchant Totem can miss now, or is that,
That is what I'm not sure about, because I remember there was a time it couldn't miss, and there was a time it could, and I don't know which state we're in now.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're old.
Oh, I remember which state we're in now.
Yeah.
It's Sweden.
Yeah, that's right.
7K, the advantage for EG. Those two Tormentors, very, very nice. A little bit of pick-me-up extra money. So 2 shards. Wait,
well, that's the other thing about
Gossamer.
Gossamer. That's the other thing about Gossamer, KB. Is it even considered evasion? Isn't it just a guaranteed miss? I don't see why anything would change that. Could be wrong, though.
I have to say I don't know for a fact exactly how this works. The second shard that EG got their hands on was Whisper. I don't know if you mentioned, but they get the Rock Throw.
Oh.
There are some pretty sick combos you can do with Primal Beast if you do it perfectly, with Pulverize into... I think it's... What's the order again? Is it Pulverize into Chaining Rock Throw into Instant Onslaught? There's some insane stun combo you can do.
I've seen it. It looked too hard to replicate, so I did not memorize.
It's not particularly easy to pull off, so... I don't know how familiar Whisper is with it. He plays a really good Primal, but I don't know if he's played it much with Rock Throw, so... We'll see if he does it. Very early Shadow Blade.
Yeah. Blink Shadow Blade.
Matthew's in huge trouble.
Yep, he's gonna dodge the Enchant Totem, even though he didn't see it coming. Doing a lot of damage to Sumail as now TP's coming, but
Matthew's
the Enchant Totem away.
I thought
forcing
Sumail was
all
going
these
to open
TP
with
out.
Fissure there, but opened with Enchant, and Matthew reacted fast enough.
They're going to try to initiate on him. He might have to BKB, but he has to be careful. He's going to get pulverized because it goes through BKB now.
Oh, he got it
Does
off.
get the Battle Trance off, trying to heal up through the big fat back of Primal Beast, but Monet still will be very low. But now they're going to turn the sights onto Pakaz instead. The Rock Throw, not sure if they even hit anybody. It doesn't matter, Cinderella, because Pakaz is dead. Monet as well, so it's a 1-for-1 from the position ones. Nice spear onto the Undying as C-Smile shrugged it off with the BKB, but Sumail with the ultra mobility, able to dodge the cookie, and he hops away like a little rabbit.
That was a close fight overall.
2 cores for 1 and 2 supports.
Yeah. It's a pretty even trade, but all things considered, that looked really good for Aster. They get the troll ult off last second. They get a really nice combo with Skywrath plus Shaker, but not quite enough to really pull ahead in the fight. And sure, Monet gets the ult off and he does get the kill on the Primal, but man, he did not heal a lot here. Just constantly being bombarded by spells and...
Yeah. Plus tons of armor from the Uproar. So you're going to be life-stealing less as a result. So, yeah, Monet didn't get any XP really from that fight. But the fact that he stayed alive so much longer set up everything else, essentially.
C-Smile had a huge impact in that fight on the Brood. Definitely paid off big time there to have that BKB. They don't really deal with the hero particularly well, with the exception of Troll, but he was preoccupied. So, not much to do.
You know, I have an interesting trivia for you.
Oh.
You might know this one, though, like immediately, but I think a lot of people will not.
Okay.
Troll Warlord.
Yeah.
This is probably from Dota 1, if I'm remembering right. He had a skill, which he has now.
Okay.
It was swapped with another hero's skill. They swapped skills for a while, and then it swapped back now. Can you name it?
That's Fervor.
With?
Who was it? Who was it that got Fervor instead of him?
I don't remember how long. It felt like maybe like a year or something. He did not have Fervor.
Oh,
literally swapped skills for a while.
Oh, I don't remember what he had.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, I knew the spell, though.
Well, you knew his spell. What's the other spell? Smoke from EG as Synderin will have to think about it.
I don't know, Shannon. Tell me before it's too late.
It's too late, Synderin. Okay. Whisper. He's going to get speared into nothing. The trample goes off, though. And both teams knowing that Roche could be up. It's going to be another 20 seconds. And now we go into the stalemate aspect of this patch, which I do find quite interesting. I think it can be very entertaining. XXS, okay, there's the startup. You're going to get pulverized with the Mortimer's Kisses, but the BKB is going to get everything they find. C-Smile with the troll right clicks and Mystic Flare. Sumail, though, he's going to get right clicked down by Pakaz. That's a pretty easy one. Blast off connects onto Pakaz, though, as Monet trying to catch up to get right through that refraction. He gets off the battle trance, continue to right click away. Pakaz, he goes invisible with the meld, but the final right click from Monet is there. So it's a 2 for 2. As he turns his sight on the big bad boy. Okay, they get the halberd off, though. And the stuns to follow. Monet's in a bit of trouble. The little shredder's there as well. But the mischance from the whirling axes. He has to try to sidestep some spells, but the decay is enough from Panda. And Baboka now attempting to run away, but you're just going to get cookied into a pulverize. Spear not going to help too much. So Aster lose 4, EG2.
So crucial how Pakaz played that. He ends up dying for it, but the fact that he assassinates Sumail from 100 to 0 meant everything. If Sumail gets even one reset there on 10% health, they're going to lose the fight horribly. But Pakaz went all the way for that kill. I don't really like this initiation from Whisper. I don't feel like it ended up doing too much, and they catch the Brood off guard in the middle to begin. But this chase right here, Sumail jumps away, instant blink follow through, gets the last swing in there. This kill really set the tone for this fight. And Monet finding the battle trance onto Pakaz, kind of, you know, a bit of a band-aid on the wound here, but still not a winning fight for the side of Aster. So nicely done there by EG to follow through. And of course, despite their 2 big damage cores being dead, it's not like their supports plus Whisper can't continue the fight. And they just kept running down extras.
All right,
which spell did Troll have on Sven TV?
You give up.
I can't remember it.
Inner Beast.
Oh, yeah.
Beastmaster used to have Fervor.
That's true.
And Troll had Inner Beast.
Yes.
Kind of funny when you think about it.
Did he have Inner Beast and Battle Trance at the same time? The
Battle Trance was just, that's what I was thinking. I don't remember. Because Battle Trance used to just be attack speed. Right?
So he had both the attack speed ones at the same time.
I don't know for sure on that one.
I mean, I guess he either way had both attack speeds, right? Because whether he has Fervor or Inner Beast, both of them are attack speed.
True.
One of them's an aura.
Well, Roshan being attempted.
Roshan being succeeded.
Indeed. Pakaz gets the Aegis and Cheese onto the Primal Beast, but
Again.
Smile, he's going to get assassinated.
See you later, Smile.
Well, he does have his buyback available as we're seeing the Ags come out from the Snapfire. Primal Beast getting off his stun now from Baboka. Trample is going to be slowed though, but the BKB coming through, trying to finish off this Skywrath. He'll do so successfully. Now the Mortimer's from afar. It's the Halberd applied right now to Monet. He's getting chased by the newly bought back C-Smile, who's already popped that BKB. XXS trying to run away with it, or attempt to TP out, but not going to happen. And now Mail will drop as well. These fights are getting worse and worse for Aster, but did require EG to buy back. But again, they're not losing many heroes.
That was just a 1 for 4, right?
Yeah.
I guess they had to buy back C-Smile, but that's a great payout. They didn't use Aegis, they didn't use Cheese. Straight down mid we go. There's a buyback on Mars. He might go for it after they glyph. Nice bounty runes for the Dire here. So if they glyph here and they keep their supports alive, and Mars buys back, there could be a play here with the Troll getting in. Could get up nice close and personal against C-Smile. He doesn't have BKB. But they're pushing 2 lanes at once here. EG are taking everything they can. I don't know if they're going to get either lane, actually.
Yeah, kind of splitting their efforts.
Maybe mid. It's a DD on Pakaz after all.
Yeah, C-Smile is going to retreat onto the other side, and the rest of EG focusing on at least this
He'll get it.
melee racks.
Sticking around.
Because now that Sumail is up, I mean, they don't really have... I mean, they obviously have jump, but because with that Aegis, it's going to be very difficult to deal with. Oh, 3 bounty runes. Gracious. Oh, Whisper's going for it.
No. Whisper's just doing something, and hopefully he finds them.
Panda, are you going to find it?
Oh, Panda. Wonder what's over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We got that. Panda. Tasty delight.
Okay, guys, I just found 1,500 gold. All right,
These have to be more important than teams are.
That's 2K.
I just really don't understand. And now it's an uphill battle for Aster. They do have extremely good high ground.
I wonder if part of the reason that some heroes like Bounty Hunter and Monkey King feel so impactful is that they have an easy time collecting bounty runes. If that's like a hidden part of them that we haven't really recognized. Because like, as we're seeing time and time again, the Dire just defaults to finding more bounties. So if you're playing Radiant and you have one of these heroes that can easily traverse the map with minimal risk as a support, and kind of wants to make that kind of movement anyway to place vision, maybe they just have added benefits because they will offset that balance. That would be interesting to see if teams start experimenting with that on the Radiant side in particular. We've had times in the past where teams specifically would pick a hero just because they were on one side or the other. So
that's right.
Matthew is going to find Baboka. That's not Baboka, that's Pichu. Matthew's going to hesitate and not kill him.
Good effort. Pakaz did get the shard from that Tormentor, so he's got the silence on his traps, and they can get the final shard over here for C-Smile. Everybody else has one already, if they want.
Oh.
Okay.
The timing. Don't think they could have really pursued him anyway, though, but that was...
Yeah, I just don't see how Aster can fight now. This is such a difficult game.
It is very hard. They have to wait out the Aegis. I think that's step number 1.
At the very least, yeah. We're seeing the melee belch. I mean, the disarm from Reactive Taser, a bit underrated, I think. It's a cool spell. I like it.
It's pretty good. When you get the shard and you can throw it on a melee ally that just rushes in.
Yeah.
Like the troll. That's pretty nice. It actually could make a difference in his ability to fight TA. Getting that free disarm for him as well, but obviously no shard on Pichu to be found because they haven't taken Roche.
Roche?
Yes. Roche drops shard now.
Oh,
again.
I see. Okay. I didn't read those patch notes.
Oh, well, you did. It's just a year ago.
I mean, EG's taking all 4 Tormentors. That's a pretty big deal.
Matthew.
Yep, the arena is used just for him. It will be enough.
Okay, that's something.
Grab ally. Not going to be used because nobody's in range. And you can't use it on enemies because it's not called grab enemy. Rebuke from XXS, but he finds a lot of EG members on the high ground. Pulverize is there already at half HP now. And the onslaught in. Whisper still holding on to his BKB, which XXS will now pop for himself as the spiders are going to force him to TP out.
This is very, very dangerous territory. Oh, gets the jump.
Okay. Might be fine, actually, but the rock throw! Not able to dodge it. Didn't play enough Aghanim's Labyrinth, and there, see the initiation from C-Smile, forcing out the Ghost Scepter from Baboka, and now a buyback onto the techies.
Nice trap.
Yeah, the silence is pretty huge, but the BKB instantly popped by Monet, and he's just going to get countered by the Pulverize. Such a good spell in this patch, and he's going to get trampled down. But no, Monet does get off the Battle Trance in time. He's still disarmed. Very annoying to deal with these heroes. But then again, he is playing Troll, so that's kind of true for any lineup. And that's 4 heroes dead for Aster as EG looking to finish game number 2 to be able to extend this to a 3rd.
Time for Sumail to make a YouTube clip.
Yep, it's time. Get those spiders all grouped up.
Dire are scaring.
See, smile, please.
Radiant's
There you go.
tower is under attack.
They smoke up. The lanes are falling very quickly.
Radiant's bottom
TA will grab this one. C-Smile is still at work bottom on that one with only the spiders. Not exposing himself to any sort of jump.
Okay, there is the jump with the Mystic Flood, but the grab ally does it again. He jumps right out, and he's gonna die, question mark. He jumped out a little bit too early for some reason, but the Pulverize coming out from Whisper. They don't even have the buyback on TA, but it matters not, I think, as EG. We've seen it before in this game. When the TA dies, they still have plenty to work with. 3 dead for Aster. If you're doing the math, that means 2 remains. Make it 1, Cinderman. As the Battle Trance, you can't control your hero. That is the benefit, apparently. As Monet, he actually will live.
A pitiful little slap.
No GG's coming out, so EG. Oh, we got the harpoon. Okay, GG's come out. All right, so that's the end of game number 2. Which means we're going to a final game 3 very shortly in this game. I don't know. It was...